Hello Twitch, how you guys doing? So, bring this down. Welcome to Legacy of Acaen. We took a break yesterday. We played over on Mixer, met a bunch of new people, so hopefully they are either here or there, and you kind of adjust as we are to kind of trying to spread ourselves between two platforms and provide, a lot of people with D&D. So, we will bring everyone in, as we do. Players.
Yeah.
Hellos.
Great Eye of the Sky.
Hello.
Hello.
So, Craig, you had said that you were going to go ahead and give us a rundown of last episode, which was 2 weeks ago. Just so everyone watching, we will not be playing Black Friday. I'll be in California. I leave Monday, so.
I suppose since I said I would, I will.
After you, good sir.
Well, when we first started the last session, we were surrounded by wild animals, and Antlyn got to look up as a bear claw came swiping down at him. When we looked up again, we were completely surrounded by different animals, all different types from the forest, and a large, hurt, half-blind bear approached. He did a roar which scared us, most of us, and then he transformed into an old man. He eventually points out that Antlyn can do magic, or witchcraft as it's also often referred to.
Sorry.
Yeah. He verified that we were no threat to him or the forest, and led us to a druidic grove. And there he invited us to relax for the day. Illiyanna found out what the squirrel's name was. Roselynn played acorn tag with children. Antlyn found out he is a dark druid, albino.
Dark elf.
Or dark elf, not druid. Why did I write druid? Oh well.
The druids.
Yeah, on my mind. Into the women's bathhouse. He didn't mind. Breanne was allowed to have Bellarmine roam around and play with children. And Maad decided he was going to go drink, at which point Roselynn joined. Soon after that, it was getting dark and it became story time. We were shown both the good and bad dragons, told how we were chosen, and shown the ways we would have died if we hadn't been chosen. At the end of each, we were given a small gift of kind of like a pep talk. And actually, there was one of us that did not see their death yet. He was a little distracted and had not made up his mind. And I believe that's where we start.
Okay, so, that being said, Antlyn, as we left off, everyone had touched this small stone. Yours laying there.
Yes.
Knowing that if you touch it, you will witness what you were fated to die. As you looked at everyone else and as they did it, it looks like they experienced it, including an up to pain.
He nods and curiously, his curiosity is going to take over and he's going to touch it.
So, as you touch it, the air becomes almost stagnant around you. The darkness, which doesn't affect you as much as others. Almost, everything kind of goes in that gray-white scale. You immediately recognize where you are. You're in that cave. You see yourself and you look down, and immediately your eyes, you're controlling where your eyes are looking, almost, but you have no physical control of your body. You hear yourself call out for your father, and you run to the edge of that large kind of cylinderisk pit, and you see blood kind of pooled on one side. As you look over, kind of feeling yourself instinctually, pull an arrow to notch it. Something gets and just obscures your vision, and you feel yourself being pulled down. It's, your hands go for it. You can feel like the sticky substance as you're trying to pull it off of your face. You feel yourself kind of go down, and then almost like a bungee cord as you kind of, that immediate jerking sensation. But your neck doesn't break. You finally get it off. You're pulling with your swords to cut it off, getting your eyes uncovered as you see this large but looks to be elven female kind of lean towards you and just starts speaking in a language you shouldn't understand, but you do. As she speaks, you shouldn't have come down here. You look over her as your vision begins to come back to normal, getting the sticky substance out of your eyes. And you see your father there, neck slit. Kind of in this, what you now recognize as webbing. As she starts to come closer, you see that her bottom half is not of an elf, but it is of a spider. And she comes close towards you, and she tells you to kneel before her. That you've been bad. That you must make it right. As you feel yourself pull another arrow, you see some sort of these orbs of energy kind of form from her hands, and then you see more of them come. As they begin to descend upon you, you're trying to fight the best you can. You feel yourself absolutely beaten down. But instead of death, you'll view something different. It's almost groggy as you come in and out of consciousness. Very similar to when you were abducted. Those momentary glimpses of consciousness. Before you look down as you wake up, and you no longer have legs. You have a thorax and many different legs. As to out of character, you become a drider. And that's where your vision ends. Snapping back to reality.
There's like a long pause before he blinks his eyes and checks to see if his legs are there.
There. It felt so realistic. You just lived it.
If he could go paler than pale,
and all you hear in your mind is, some fates are worse than death.
like if Antlyn can go paler than pale, you guys would see his skin turn almost deathly pale, and he's just like rubbing his legs and looking around.
I think we're all kind of inwardly focused right now. Not to say you not important, but yeah.
Is that how I die if I didn't accept the task?
Well, she's no longer there. You get the understanding of that was what your fate was before it was altered.
Alan just starts looking around, looking at the others, noticing that they're all kind of towards themselves, and he starts like wiping his face, but there's like nothing there. It's just like the sensation still on his face.
All right. So each of you, I think, is given a place to sleep for the night. Reflect upon it. Each and every one of you able to kind of gain a bit of sleep. And while you are rested, your minds are obviously focused on almost reliving. Many of you probably experiencing nightmares, vivid, real nightmares of what you saw in your visions. Roselynn, you are the first to awake. And you reach out next to you and roll me D100.
Ooh.
Their magical item? Or
Maybe.
what's going on?
Let's see her get the pen again.
This one, let's see. You reach out and you grab. You swear you pick it up. It looks just like your greatsword.
Really?
Yes. You pick it up and you look at it. You put both hands on it. The sun's still not hitting. There's but a glimpse you can kind of see. And then you realize you look down at it. You have been gifted a moon-touched greatsword, which creates 15 feet of bright light and dim for an additional 15. As Epi donated his common magic item for the month from his Loot Wizard package to you.
Oh,
Thank you, Epi.
Thanks, Epi.
Thank you, Epi.
wow. Thanks, Epi.
That worked out really well, by the way. For
Let's
you.
see. Let's see how long she loses this one.
Yeah, and now she
You won't lose it in the dark.
Hey,
Won't lose in the dark,
No,
but
she has to hold it. She has to hold it in order for the light to come.
Oh,
If she
never
lets
mind.
it down in the dark, it goes dark.
now she'll be able to see the look on Maad's face whenever she hits him.
I mean, at least
I'm gonna say let's give in the game a week till she loses it.
We'll see. So, the next person to wake up is Mr. Maad Ringer. Again, similar. You kind of scramble awake, reaching out. Roll me a D100. You instinctively grab, and you look to what you've grabbed, and you apparently need to clean. What's the first word that comes out of your mouth when you see that you're holding a broom?
This is interesting.
Did you say interesting? You go to let go of the
Okay.
broom, and it hovers.
Oh. Wow.
Oh.
As Epi has donated his magic item to Craig for the month.
Oh, thank you.
And you have obtained a broom of flying, good sir. As the next person to awake is Firefly. So Illiyanna, you kind of scutter awake again, snapping out of your nightmare as you reach out and roll me D100. Oh, you find yourself holding a pair of glasses.
Oh. She puts them on?
You, hold on, let me give you the description of this because you'll need it. Since I know you don't know the item off the top of your head.
No. Are they like horn rim
They
glasses or wire rim
These
glasses,
crystal
or-
lenses fit over the eyes. They have 3 charges. While wearing them, you can expend 1 charge as an action to cast the Charm Person spell, DC 13, on a humanoid within 30 feet of you, provided that you and the target can see each other. They regain all their expended charges daily at dawn. They are attunement, as you pick up the Eyes of Charming.
Charming.
And the little squirrel, kind of flying squirrel, sits upon your head.
She reaches up and hugs it.
The next person to wake up is Antlyn. You scramble, you reach out, and you grab. Absolutely nothing. Sorry, that's all I had left. Those. Sorry, man. But you,
Thank
you, Epi.
I had to get you. I had to show you, man.
That's
I'm sorry.
okay.
So
Thank you, Abby.
the other two of you wake up as Breanne also does, and kind of
Thanks, Effie.
make your way out. Thank you, Abby, for calling in. You're
Thanks,
a
Effie.
wizard. So,
What does the moon touch Gracer do again? With
when
the
you're holding it in darkness, it provides 15 feet of light, like bright light, and an additional 15 feet of dim light. Basically, it's a torch and a sword.
That's a pretty
15
cool
feet
sword.
of bright light and,
And 15 feet of dim after that. So 30 feet of light. Basically gives you like minor dark vision.
I mean, at least you could lead the way now.
You don't have to worry about trying to figure out how to use a torch and a two-handed weapon. It's actually worked really well.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So all of you kind of get up in the morning as you exit and see each other. What is your plan? There's druids about and kind of going about their morning rituals.
I'm hungry.
Thomas looks around. Anybody else surprised by that?
No, but it brings up a good point of having to get some provisions.
Yeah, I need some more arrows.
Antlyn nods.
Perhaps we could find someone that works with leather for armor.
I need to find mistletoe still. That's what
Looks
I'll go
around.
do.
Looks around. Hey,
Yes?
you. Know anybody who sells arrows or maybe leather armor or know where to get some mistletoe? And my friend over here is hungry, and I don't know if y'all have that much food.
Yes. I can answer all those questions.
That's convenient.
Have a good day. And walks away.
Huh.
Wait, what was your name?
I'm not telling you because you just said, hey, you. Cries. Runs away.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
He says, generally you should probably go to where the warriors are for most of your needs. And for the mistletoe, head over to where all the plants are. Look, see over there, the nice little herbalism place? Because we're druids.
Antlyn runs over there.
And food, probably the same place you ate last night. He thumbs up. He says, my name is... Where is it? I actually have it here. My name is Wentworth.
Hi, Wentworth.
Hello. I will take care of your armor. Come this way.
Thank you. My name's
Thank you.
Illiyanna. It's nice to meet you.
I feel like we've met in another world somewhere.
Maybe we did.
He smiles. Kind of walks into this little hut.
Illiyanna looks back at the others.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Antlyn heads over to the herbalism shop.
Osri's gonna go get food from the food place. I don't know.
Osri is? Of course she is.
Not Osri. I mean,
Too late.
gosh darn it, Roselynn.
So, Illiyanna and Thomas are heading
Matt.
to Wentworth's shop. Antlyn is heading to the herbalism place.
Yeah.
Rosalind's going to get food. And
Food.
Maad,
Yep.
what are you doing? Food?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we'll start with the people getting food first. So, Maad and Roselynn, you kind of walk over. There's this kind of large cooking area. People are getting kind of what looks to be pretty decent, breakfasts. If you think about it, you're not expecting much in the term of breakfast because they had a big feast last night, lots of meat from hunting. You're not expecting too much. Maybe like kind of like a porridge or some sort of oat. You know what I mean? And however, like you're seeing eggs with like what looks like you guys out of character would know it's like home fries, diced up potatoes, seasoned, and of course strips of bacon. Standing behind is a human. What looks to be like druid. Bow across his back. He says, more to eat, huh?
Yes. Hi.
Hello.
I'm
Welcome to the camp.
I'm Maad, who are you?
Ah, name's Kron.
Good to meet you. Yeah, actually, we were looking for not only breakfast, but also some rations for the road.
Ah, how far are you going?
Probably a month's worth.
Oh, we'll give you some to kind of fresher food, and then we have some dried. Definitely, I can get those taken up here. Puts 2 big plates down in front of you, and begins to kind of go put together some rations for you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe you might be squinting. And the food's phenomenal, of course.
Of course.
Rosalind is definitely enjoying the food. Ah.
So, Antlyn.
Hi.
You make it. You make it over towards kind of this herbalism garden. There's 2 females speaking druidic, yelling back and forth at each other.
He tilts his head and looks at them. Excuse me.
Hold on 1 minute. And as they look over, ooh, customers. And he walks over. So one of these, both of these females look to you. Ah, who are you?
Hi, I'm Antlyn. I'm one of the people that came across yesterday.
Ah, nice. Well, my name is Fleur Nightshade, and this is Autumn.
All of Epi's characters. He gives us a
Who needs a
slight
random name
respectful-
general? We have an Epi.
He gives a slight respectful bow and nods and says,
Ah,
"I'm
what do you need?"
looking for. I'm looking for some mistletoe. Do you have any for sale?"
Fleur looks over at you. Oh, what, you want to kiss me? I see what it is.
No, I'm trying to get the component to make good berries for the travels.
Oh, sure. She kind of picks one off and holds it out to you.
What? She what?
She picks off a sprig of mistletoe and hands it to you.
He takes it, and how many does it have on it?
It's not a consumable, is it?
I don't. Okay, I just need one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. How much?
Ah, take it. It's fine.
He nods and looks around. Do you have any? The group is prone to obviously being hurt a lot, and sometimes I won't be able to heal them properly. Do you have any types of herbs I can use to at least get rid of infections or, I guess, the pain?
Oh, yeah. She kind of grabs, bundles up a small kind of like pouch of things. And you know how all this works, right?
Looks a sheet.
You look at the thing, it's just like a cluster of different herbs and roots and stuff.
I've never really worked with them a lot, but
She starts separating them into multiple little packs. This one is for disease. This one is for pain. This one has minor healing properties. And this one is in case... And Fleur looks over and she whispers, in case you go to whorehouses. That should clear up anything that you take back from them.
Thomas hears the magic word, just starts looking around. Wait, what? He isn't even there.
he tilts his head. Say that one more time. In case of what?
In case of whorehouses, dear. In case, you find yourselves ladies of sexual persuasion for gold. They tend to potentially have disease. And that should take care of whatever you get infected with.
Okay. Thank you for being so thoughtful.
Anytime. Don't want you spreading it now.
And how much for this?
Consider it a gift.
What'd she say?
Consider it a gift.
Oh, Thank you. He takes the items and puts them away. I think that's all I need. Thank you.
They both go back to arguing immediately. Then back in druidic. So, Illiyanna and Thomas. You step inside this shop, and this is fabulous outfits everywhere. And he likes, welcome to my shop. How can I help you? Choice Cuts is the name.
Oh, your shop is very nice.
Why, thank you.
We're adventurers, so sometimes our armor gets a little bit banged up. Can you
Of
help?
course. Yes.
Can you either help repair it, or I'm not sure which would be cheaper, that or new
Let me
ones.
see. Are you in your armor, or did you give me it to him?
I assume she was in it.
Okay. He like spins you around, almost like a It's just, yeah, you need something more flattering. And you? He looks. Thomas. Is Thomas in his armor, or?
Yes.
He literally just picks Thomas up, and then does like the kid, like he flips him around, puts him back.
I need an adult! I need an adult!
And he says, you also need something much more heroic. And without blueprint.
Wait, the blueprint's still there?
Oh, yeah.
Married life's hell, you know what I mean?
Oh. That's why I'm single. So he kind of like looks and goes, okay. What's your favorite color, Miss Illiyanna?
Midnight blue. What's yours?
I don't know what we're... I would say black, because he does everything in black. Oh,
Okay.
really good black. He kind of looks over and takes a suit of armor and kind of measures it up with you and says, give me about an hour and I shall have your lovely suit perfectly fit for you. And you, what is your favorite color?
Well, thank you.
Thomas.
He knows me.
Yes, when the girl screamed at the laboratory, I tend to pay attention.
Don't know what you're talking about, but black?
Black, excellent choice of color. And he licks and says, dashing, that emphasizes how big you are, even though you're short.
Thomas just looks
And
at
he
him
winks.
and blinks. Short. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the height. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. So he kind of grabs it and says, it's about an hour, and I shall have them both done for you. Pulls out this like this pair of kind of tools that almost shimmer with magical essence.
How much?
Pretty.
Oh, how much are you going to pay me for custom work?
Thomas looks at his coins and then looks at Illiyanna. I don't have that much.
I have, she counts them out, 10 gold to my name.
And you?
Thomas goes, I have 15, but I need to buy some arrows.
I'll make you a deal. There's how many of you?
6?
You get everyone to come and get custom
7.
threads from me, of course, with my branding on it, and I'll float you the first set of armors.
You will?
Yes, walking advertisements.
Thank you! Illiyanna hugs him.
Oh, he hugs her back.
All right, well, let's go get the arrows and get the others.
She looked. Yeah, we gotta tell them about Whitworth's and Choice Cuts so they can come and get their gear. We can ask them their favorite color.
Of course. Enjoy. And he begins to go to work on your armor, Illiyanna.
Thank you.
So
You're welcome. So you guys head out. So Thomas, you're heading over towards like where the warriors are training.
Yep.
Yeah, a bunch of warriors over there, pulling back bows, shooting, and as you approach, one female archer turns over and looks at you and squints at both of you. Can we help you?
Yeah, hi. How you doing?
Okay,
She's gonna go ahead and ask, but I'm good. She's gonna ask, so I'll ask for her. What's your name?
Oh, Samantha, of course.
Ah, Samantha. Okay, lovely name. Lovely name.
Thank you. My brother Crom cooks.
You have your brother name is Crom?
Yeah, he's over there. The one cooking.
Thomas kind of looks at her and goes, "Yeah, I need to get some arrows. I need to see how much they would cost and things like that."
Oh, of course, of course. And she kind of goes, short bow for you, correct?
Yes.
Anyone else need arrows?
I do. Illiyanna raises a hand.
Long or short bow?
Short bow.
Okay. Is that it? Just the two of you? And she grabs a pair of quivers.
Probably. I don't know.
We'll probably need some.
Long or short bow? She's got like 2 quivers on her arm.
Short bow.
Antlyn, she uses short bow. Okay.
No, I know he uses the longbow, but yeah, he's getting short bow arrows.
Okay.
Do you sell longbows?
Yes.
Well, how much are they?
Well, I mean, according to the stories, we should be assisting you in your initial journey, should we not? Grabs kind of like this nicely crafted, almost like looks like a tree itself. Get the carvings and stuff. Longbow out. Can you use a longbow? Are you proficient with it?
I don't think so. Hold on.
Are you an elf?
She's a half elf.
Half elf. That's different.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Let me look. Bard.
You're not Valor Bard, right? You're lore?
Lore.
Then
Yeah.
you can only use short bows.
Oh, darn. It's long swords I'm thinking of. I got all excited.
No longbow then? Okay. Puts it down. Walks over and
Sorry.
hands you guys
It's
each.
very pretty though.
Hands you the 3 quivers.
Mind if I test one out?
Of course. Can I just hand you an arrow?
Okay. He's gonna go. He's gonna stretch first.
Okay. Limbering out. Good.
Get it. Stretch.
Yep. Make him seem taller and take a shot.
Go, Tom.
Okay.
Wide of the target. She goes, see, you need to always keep your eye on the target. She looks to you and hucks the dagger over her shoulder and hits the bullseye.
Huh. I'll be damned. Gotcha. Let's try one more time.
Yeah, you kind of put it just off the side of the bullseye.
Much better. Just needed to get used to the weight.
She chuckles. She takes an arrow, pulls it back, and splits your arrow in half.
I'm sure that's a metaphor for something, so we probably just need to get out of here.
Oh wait, I need a short bow. I almost forgot, because mine was back at your town, Thomas.
She gets you a similarly looking styled short bow.
Oh, thank you.
What's up, Storm?
I still.
Hi, Storm.
Should we go get the others and see what we need?
Of course.
We might be back. Thank you, Samantha.
Thank you, Sam. I'll see you later.
Anytime. Make sure to get breakfast.
Okay.
She was right. It is an important meal.
The most important meal, some might say.
Is Crom a good cook?
The best around.
That doesn't really answer the question.
Try the food for yourself. You look over and Roselyn's like just scarfing down food.
That doesn't help. All right.
Okay, so now see, as Thomas is looking through and he looks in his quiver, there's something there. He kind of rumbles at the bottom. Probably D100.
All right.
As a second loot wizard has been called in. This time by Storm.
Store.
Thank you, Storm.
89.
Thank you, Storm.
Oh, this is special. 89. There's a necklace down in there, Mr. Nelsey.
Okay, I'll reach down and look at it.
Yeah, I gotta get it. The stats.
Grab it. Okay.
Immediately your soul's ripped out now.
All right. It's the bottle necklace. Got it.
No! It's a terrible necklace.
To Thomas from Boggle.
While wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment, have advantage on saving throws against harmful gases and vapors, such as cloud kill and stinking cloud effects, inhaled poisons, and breath weapons of some dragons. It is a necklace of adaptation. It is an uncommon, wondrous item, and requires attunement,
That's
Nice.
Cool. That's very cool.
which also means
Thank
you
you,
have
Storm.
water breathing permanently.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Antlyn, as they meet up with you, you look inside your quiver, and there's something down in there. Please roll me a D100, Spartans. $16. I will, That doesn't really work for you. I'll say I'm going to subtract 1 from your roll because you didn't get your own arrows.
Okay.
And inside, somehow, looks like there's a bow.
There's a bow in my quiver.
Yeah, it's weird.
Pull it out?
Start to pull it out, and it's a longbow. It's better than the normal longbow you have, as it's carved with oak, and it has it's a +1 longbow.
Sweet. 2 magic weapons.
So, you guys make your way over because you have a magic scimitar already, right?
Yeah, I got a +1 scimitar.
As you guys make your way over, Roselynn goes to get seconds, and she trips over something, and she rolls a D100.
Oh my gosh. Roselynn is cursing in all sorts of languages
Thank you, Storm.
during this.
Thank you, Storm.
Thank you, Storm.
Cursing in Orcish and the common.
Okay.
Oh, 5.
I'm trying to think which one I get. I'll work that in. There's a small. Oh no, nope. We got to give it to you. Sorry, I'm gonna do this one instead. You seem to trip up over a cloak.
Ah!
Beautiful cloak.
Who put this there?
Oh, but you must have dropped it. Scrum says it's yours.
I don't.
It's really nice.
Okay.
It looks nice. It looks like it would really flatter your current getup.
You mean the current get-up as her armor with a huge gash in it
Yeah,
from many days ago?
yeah. So do you place the cloak on?
Sure.
As you do, it's almost like a soft wind begins to hit as it billows dramatically. As you gain a cloak of billowing.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
You now can
I guess
stand there with your sword,
Yes!
your great sword in both hands, and using a bonus action, dramatically below your
Yes!
cloak.
Yes! Yes! Every
I'm so
time.
jealous of you right now.
Yes!
Every time
As a
you enter
bonus
room-
action? Yes! Yes!
I'm so
and
sorry.
Storm calling in his loot wizard for you guys.
Yes!
Storm.
Oh, you're gonna regret this.
Thank you, Storm.
Oh.
What
So-
Firefly?
That's Tilton's turn, thank you.
Thomas
Thanks.
raises his hand.
Yes.
Just out of curiosity, how is she exactly making that cloak billow? I have protection from poison, you know that, right?
Be glad you can breathe it again.
Oh.
It's great.
Can I roll the kick?
Too late.
Can I roll the kick, Thomas? Across the clearing?
Sure.
Or through a door?
Sure.
No, not through a door. Wherever.
Sure, you're gonna try and kick him into the river?
In the river? Yes.
Sure, kick him in the river.
If there's a river
Roll
around here.
strength
Yeah,
check.
kick him in the liver.
In the river where the bathrooms are. So, strength.
Can you stop this?
Dexterity check, Thomas. I'd like to point out that you guys rolled the same on both sides, just in the opposite order. Roselynn goes
Really?
for the big boot. The foot comes out. Thomas just sidesteps, sticking his foot out. And Roselynn goes face first into the water. Cloak not getting wet, but billowing dramatically over the top of the water.
Thomas holds his nose and he goes, "Don't go to that end."
So you all get your food. Roselynn, get tried off. As you eat, are you all going to Wentworth's?
We let them
What's
know
your guys'
about Wentworth.
favorite color? Yeah, we let them know about Wentworth and ask them their favorite colors and stuff.
Obviously, I'll be barely coming in right now. Because I went to the herbalism shop, right?
Yeah, you're all coming. You're all together eating.
Okay. I'm still missing about 5 arrows from my quiver. But I found a new bow.
He gave you a quiver too. There's a whole quiver of arrows there.
Oh,
It's a quiver of short bow arrows.
Oh,
All right, Firefly, you shoot archery, right?
Mhm.
Are there a difference in arrows?
There's
Yes.
not.
Yes, there is.
Yes.
okay. We're good. Oh, there is.
Yeah,
No, don't tell him that.
you're not going to work with a short bow with your long bow.
The arrows are slightly short. You're not going to get
Yeah.
full draw strength.
You gotta go back and get some.
Hands them back to Thomas. I think these are your size.
Oh, thanks.
He's
welcome.
short.
So you get you go over and on your way to Wentworth as you get longbow arrows, Spartans.
Yeah.
And you all walk into Wentworth. It's Illiyanna! Thomas, welcome. Right this way.
Wentworth!
Illiyanna takes you by the hand and leads you into a room, and he says, "No, there is one small trick about this armor.
Oh.
Are you ready for it?" So he
think
kind of,
so.
hands you the armor and says, "Make sure you keep your clothes on underneath right now."
Okay.
So you do, and you get.
Thomas tries to go in with her.
Wentworth just does the your short thing, putting his hand on your forehead so you can't swing and hit him or move.
He still tries to walk. He's like moving in place.
So Illiyanna comes. He comes out just beautiful, like this blue leather armor, studded. Illiyanna,
Oh,
as it has this. It's got to get these small hints like the gold through it. He had noticed your pin. And on the back it says, choice cuts. It's got the logo. It's huge on your back.
I love it.
He says, "Now, would you like to see the trick about this armor?"
I would.
He says,
Watch the
"Put your
logo
hand
light
here.
up."
Put your hand right here, right about the neck place,
Okay, she does so.
and just pull."
Okay.
It comes
She
off
gives
in
it again.
in 6 seconds.
That is badass.
This is amazing.
He says, "Very well, Thomas, same for you." And he can, to Thomas, it's It's black. It's got like this big old cod piece on it. It's on the back. It's got like silver scrolled kind of Choice Cuts logo on it. And he says, "You have the same thing in the cast-off armor. All your armor is cast off.
It's kind of snug.
And it is also studded leather armor."
Excellent. Thank you.
He nods.
Kind of squeaks as he walks.
As those two exit, he looks to Roselynn and says, "Oh dear, what's wrong with your armor there?"
Let's say I got in quite a scuffle with a Etten. Do you know what those are?
Two-headed giants, yes.
Yes. And kind of got quite a good hit on me, as you can see.
He nods, yes. Took a chunk out of your armor. Very well.
Yes.
What's your strength?
My strength?
Mm-hmm.
It's a +3.
What's the actual number?
16.
16, you say, 16.
I would have made a joke right there. On a scale of 1 through 20.
Yes. Well, I don't work with too many metals. Just the thing. You have that little foxfield necklace on, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
He says, very well, I shall. What's your favorite color, dear?
That is actually a very good question.
Please say
I'd have to say
Green like a child's eyes.
purple.
Purple. Okay. Kind of writes it down on his thing.
Purple
Looks too
or
bad.
red?
You don't seem like one that wears armor, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, what kind of armor do you like?
Light.
Light armor. Excellent. Studs?
As to color,
Yes, favorite
green.
color. Green?
please.
Oh,
Yes,
very well.
studded would be good.
He looks at you and kind of gives a smirk. And then he looks at Antlyn, and you,
He waves.
my albino friend.
He points to his cloak. I might need a new one also. Half down his back.
Oh, you seem to have many issues. Very well then. And your favorite color?
Well, I like green, but I also like
understood.
brown.
Green and brown. I should give you the brown pants. And he walks away.
Thomas raises his hand. Roselynn may need those too.
Excuse me? Do you want to get kicked?
Not through my door, please.
Don't kick people for making a joke. That's not nice.
You should be making a joke.
Grumble, grumble.
Hey, your cape shouldn't be billowing either randomly.
Ellen looks
Can't
around.
help it.
Has anyone seen
Has anyone seen
Breanne? Has anyone seen Breanne?
She's been around, generally.
Okay.
I picture her, we see her just go by one of the windows of the shop. She's chasing the dragon for some reason.
Probably.
We're still be doing this. Like, we're walking to one shop, she's walking out of another.
Yeah. So, comes out with a set of splint mail for Roselynn. Purple has a kind of the foxfield crest in the front emblazoned into it. On the back, it's got the large Wentworth sign. And he looks to you, and it's beautiful purple.
Splint mail.
Need bellow. It's gonna show his symbol on the back, all badass like.
It's
Oh.
really pretty.
You lost your roll 20 sparks.
Oh, hold on.
So, You hand Smith mail, and he also explains the doffing property. So you all get the cast-off armor. Because I felt like we should. And that's all a DM choice. So, he looks to you, Maad, and gets you a studded leather plate. And you see these beautiful kind of almost forest and reminiscent of fayish patterns kind of etched in to the armor. Again, within the big billboarded sign on the back of Trace Cuts. It says, in multiple locations. And you're like, okay, sure. I've never heard this shop before. And you just kind of see as, it's beautiful. It's studded. It's a beautiful green color.
After getting changed, I offer him my leather armor in exchange.
Oh, of course. Kind of throws it onto like a stack of armors to be kind of broken down into materials.
Yep.
Didn't meet his standards.
Wait, so did he like use her chainmail?
No, he took it from you as, part of the payment.
Okay, so yeah, she would.
Yeah. And then he looks to you, Spartanson, hands you this beautiful kind of greenish chest piece, literal brown leather pants for studded leather. It has the wetware symbol on the back. It's kind of got, almost like arrow motif on the front across it. And he hands you this, he hands you two things. He hands you a cloak, a beautiful green long cloak that has his symbol on the back, extra branding. And then he hands you like a side pouch of just scrap cloth to bandage people with. He says, "Please don't destroy my work." He takes it and goes to rip it. He says, "See, it's protected." Extra things for you.
He chuckles at that and nods and says, "Thank you. That's very, very thoughtful."
He nods. Very well then, go please spread my branding.
Most definitely. This is...
Thank you, Wentworth.
If you bring me red leathers, I'd be happy to work armor for you. The finest of styles.
Actually, have you ever used a tusk? And he pulls out an Etten tusk.
This is no good. See, there's cavities here, and you broke it off here. And, at most you could hollow it out and drink from it, though I wouldn't recommend it without the proper blessings.
It was worth a try.
I mean, I could make you a drinking horn if you want.
No, it's fine. I was more gonna see if you could, clothing store. I should probably, it would probably be
Yes.
for arrows. Nazi what?
Nazi's comment. Sometimes his Antlyn being announced with the starting lineup for an NBA team with all those tearaways. Oh, that's amazing. So, as you guys begin to, he says, "I don't work with arrows, I'm sorry. I'm an armorer." Mind you have to realize this tusk is like the size of like a goat's horn, like like with Skyrim when you make the little kind of like candelabras from the goat's horn, it's like that.
Wouldn't you be able to use that to make bone arrowheads?
He says you could kind of, but you'd have to. It wouldn't be this specific person.
Right.
He nods.
Okay.
So then, the group, finally, like at the end of every good Scooby-Doo chase scene, ends up with Breanne and Bellamy, who also somehow has Trace Cut's armor.
Alan's trying to wrap his mind around the armor, so he keeps peeling it off.
Then you have to take a minute to put it back on.
It's well worth it.
As Antlyn, as you go to leave the store, is actually one of the things that happens. that you shut your cloak in the door, and you kind of fall because it won't tear. You just do it and get down. So, what is next to the party?
Back to Crom.
All right,
Yeah,
so-
we need to get rations and such.
Yeah, you make your way back to Crom. He's got these big baskets of rations for you.
Oh, how big?
Roselynn, you can eat good for days.
Yeah,
At
but
the
how
rate
big
you-
are these baskets?
They're think of like a laundry basket. There's 2 of them. You guys wanted
Ouch.
20 rations a person,
Jesus.
so
I think we're gonna have to split that between us.
Thomas looks at it and goes, huh.
you can hide in the basket, Thomas.
Jumps in.
Lynn's on
How
rations.
how are we gonna carry all this?
With your hands.
Well,
We can split them up between backpacks, possibly,
Yeah, you
or just take.
kind of load up your backpacks with all of them.
Okay.
we don't have any more rations from the last time. Or from the journey here, so it's very welcome.
Thomas looks and, he goes, have we ever thought about water? Or...
Yeah, I filled our water skins up the other day. Or yesterday, I mean, when we arrived.
No. They ordered 20 per person, Maad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 20 per person. Our water skins are filled. While we're on our travels, I can possibly find this water.
Should we get some extra water skins just in case?
I
Looks to
like
his
it.
load.
Night up.
I'm carrying a lot
Night, Epi.
already.
Can it be?
I got some. Not Epi. I have some new pouches, bandages. He looks to another pouch. Herbs. I have that mistletoe now, so we can have extra food. Looks to his. Yeah.
If y'all want, I can carry other things.
Thomas jumps in her arms.
Does not catch.
Make a dexterity check to see if you can move your hands in time. You still get to drop them if you catch them. Yeah, just enough. Thomas, you're about to land in her hands, and she goes, nope. Thud.
But I love
Thomas
you!
up.
I think that's Miss Illiyanna's job to carry you.
He goes, so she's your pack mule. And Crown walks over and attaches some leather straps to both the baskets and kind of fashions you a backpack out of these two large baskets.
I'll take one
No,
of them.
he said that he
Thomas,
loves you. You're his wife, after all.
I'm telling you, he is not my.
See, she can't even say the words. She can't even complete the sentence. I love you, honey.
He's not.
Just finish the sentence for her.
That's what you do. You finish each other's sentences.
He's not my husband. He's
Let's
not.
say 3
not
water
married.
skins each.
Crown,
Thomas stands upwind from her, or downwind. Keeps her downwind.
Crown attaches the one of the baskets, and you kind of give the straps to throw over your shoulders to carry it, and the other to Maad.
Okay. 3 water skins each would probably be best.
Just in case.
Good idea, Thomas.
He
Thumbs
nods and goes and gets them and hands them to you.
Thank you. Oh,
Of course.
do you have
Thank you very
do you
much.
have they have healers kits here?
No, we all can heal.
Oh
He lifts
yeah.
up his fingers, and there's this kind of natural light.
Roselynn, witchcraft.
For the sake of it, because they already know about Antlyn, he does the same.
It is not witchcraft.
No, it is druidcraft. Spell it. Watch. He walks over and touches like the ground, and this flower kind of blooms.
Witchcraft.
No, druidcraft.
Witchcraft.
Thomas.
We can show you where the hags are if you'd like to see witchcraft.
Wait, hags?
Yes, hags.
What's a hag?
An actual witch, dear.
Illiyanna.
Thomas looks at Roselynn. He goes, "You're kind of tied down with stuff. I really wouldn't talk shit if I were you."
Yeah, true. Things are getting old.
What's a... What? I didn't know there were real witches.
Of course. The stories had to come from somewhere.
Suppose that's true.
Thomas looks at Roselynn. You want to go visit him?
I
That'd be
would
nice.
rather not.
You know, for somebody who complains about witchcraft a lot, you sure don't want to go deal with them.
Are you gonna come with me?
Sure.
Oh?
Oh,
A good husband would go with you.
yes, he would.
I've heard of hags.
Are they nice?
No.
It's nothing much. They just kind of want to eat your flesh and potentially do all sorts of evil things towards you. You'll be fine.
Married life, am I right?
Pretty much.
Huh?
Worse.
Oh.
Where are they so we can avoid them then, I suppose?
Not in the route that we'll be sending you on.
Bless you.
Sounds interesting.
Can Roselynn move her arms and everything?
Yeah, she can move her arms. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of think of it like a. Have you ever seen how was it? I want to say it's Polynesian
Yeah.
people carry like the big jugs with the straps similar to that, except that they can
Okay.
have more shoulder straps. So her arms are free because she is going to be traveling, and having your arms free is kind of important. If you
Okay, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure. So, looks around. Should we go?
One question. How difficult will these be to get them off quickly?
he kind of walks over and shows you like there's a pretty much on the back. You just pull like a strap, and it will just loosen and it will drop it to the ground.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
He nods.
Then I believe we are ready. Does anyone have any questions, or I think we should talk to the elder first?
At least let them know that we're gonna be on our way, and maybe
And
point us
thank
in
you.
the right direction.
Thomas raises his hand.
Familiar.
And his voice from above. Yes, Thomas.
Just out of curiosity,
You are
we were yes, we were brought here by magical means, right?
Yes.
When we were brought somewhere else by magical means.
In theory, I can put you right back where you were if you'd like.
I don't know, like where we're going.
No.
I had to tried.
And it's the elder looking at you. You need to make your journey. Otherwise, you will not have proven yourself. And then you'll already have failed.
Like a rite of passage.
He knows. I'm looking at you from above. It's the elder.
Waves.
Waves back. I'm very shocked that you and your husband did not spend the night together. He smiles. He smiles. You get that he's just busting your balls.
Thomas stands to the side of her. Don't worry, honey. I won't let anybody get behind you.
Neither will Oak.
It billows dramatically.
It billows whenever she gets irritated.
So it's always billowing.
Yeah, basically. Thomas looks around. Thomas looks around. No open flames, please.
I swear to the gods, I'll be punting you across this camp.
Not with the skills you showed earlier.
Elver, thank you very much. Any kind of help you can give us would be appreciated.
He nods and seems to think for a minute, kind of tapping his chin. And he seems to almost look off for just a minute or two and says, please, wait a minute, I'll get you some guides.
Thank you.
On the path, as this is not an easy place to find.
Thank you.
He nods. You are welcome. And he goes back into his hut, up in the treetops. So, what is there anything else you guys need before you leave?
Map would be
I
nice.
think I'm good.
Think of say a hat.
Map.
They seem
need
to
a
know
map?
their woods. They don't make maps.
Understood. But just still
Yeah, that is a good idea, though. When we get to a town or something, we could get a new map, maybe. If ours were all different, maybe theirs is too. And if we collect enough maps, maybe we'll find out what's alike in all of them. We can make one map that's right.
That makes a lot of sense.
This seems logical. I think that is a good idea.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Now that you point that out, it explains why, or the Black wanting to keep information buried, and the people that the Black works with excellent maps. Nobody's quite sure.
Oh,
I hate to bring back this magical item. I like it. And the other begins to come down and says, "You wish to map the wilds."
Well, at least on the way.
And he says, "Pick one of you."
Illiyanna.
Antlyn.
Inky Pinky Donkey, Daddy had a donkey. Donkey died, Daddy cried, Inky Pinky Donkey, Antlyn.
You accused me of witchcraft with that?
Hold on. For the record, I think it's kind of ironic that you're saying that rhyme and you're the mule right now.
What?
You are carrying some on your back.
Can I kick? I want to kick Thomas.
Only if you rear kick him like a donkey.
Kicking him.
Make a strength check and a dex check. Each of you know which one you need to make. Waiting for Thomas.
Okay, hold on.
You gotta rear kick him, and he channels his inner sweeping the leg, and you fall flat on your face. Cape billowing dramatically around the ashes. So he says, "Is that's your final choice? Because whenever I attune one of you to this, it will pull where you've previously traveled. Your entire previous traveling. But I can only use one of you."
Antlyn, are you okay with
Nope. I have another idea.
Okay.
The dragon.
Cannot pull it from the dragon, I apologize.
Ah.
One of you has traveled significantly more than the others.
I can.
Points to Maad.
Well, actually, 2 of you have traveled
It
significantly
was that-
more than others.
Yeah, I was about to say it could be Breanne.
Could be Roselynn, too.
Oh.
Roselynn has actually traveled the most hexes on the map. Breanne has traveled specific places you're going, so you'd have hexes open there. Roselynn has hit the most hexes on the map, period. Maad has not traveled nearly as much as you think. It's not as far along the coast as you think. So, your choice. I will, the DM, give you the information about the choice you have to make. Breanne's is the most relevant to where you're going, okay? But remember, this is a one-time attunement that will, on your map. Some places you might not need to go right away. Other places, you are going to go anyways, and it will update as you go.
That was my next question.
There's a magical map, which I have done before in the old Legacy game. It automatically etched the map for them.
I love it. I vote
Oh
Roselynn.
my gosh, Firefly heavy breathing. Oh god.
Okay.
Hugs.
I hear. So the new votes. I'm going to go through the party, and I'm going to ask you who you vote for. Okay. I'm going to start with Spartans. Spartans, who do you vote for?
Breanne.
1 for Breanne. Firefly, who do you vote for?
Roselynn.
1 for Roselynn. Roselynn, who do you vote for?
Breanne? Oh, there's trees not here?
Nasi, who do you vote for?
Roselynn.
Maad, with the final vote.
Roselynn.
Roselynn is what we are having. Okay.
Okay.
So the group agrees upon it through, a more diplomatic than, you guys discuss it and everyone is in agreement. And I will begin to reset the map here. And I will give me a few as he starts to the process, this magical map begins to form. Roselynn, witchcraft.
she's calming down. She's keeping calm. You see a bit of sweat bead from her forehead.
While this is going on, Illiyanna, I use time looking at your books. I don't know how to ask. Do you happen to have spells in them?
I have no idea what you said.
Do you happen to have any spells in some of your books? I ask because I have the ability to learn certain ones, and he holds his book up to you. I have the ritual spells of identify.
He's breaking up real bad.
I can't understand you. I'm sorry.
Thomas is trying to feed Roselynn a carrot to get her to calm down. Shh, it's okay. It's okay.
You're too short for this. How did you even get up on my shoulder? Get off my shoulder.
Don't judge me.
How's it?
Test.
Test.
Am I
Okay.
robot?
You're cutting in and out.
Yeah, you're cutting it out. You can. He's basically asking if you have any spells in your spell book.
Actually,
Yeah, I mean, basically, do you even have a spell book?
Yeah, do you have a spell book?
no.
Parts don't get them, I don't think.
No, they don't.
Nope, they don't.
But she has notes. And I'm trying to look up if this is a ritual. she actually pulls out these notes. This is from the elder, and she shows you the ritual for silence.
Thank you.
Please cast on Roselynn. Please cast on Roselynn. Please cast on Roselynn.
Bless you.
Especially for that.
Bless you.
Bless you.
She said, no matter how much I study him, I can't learn him, but at least this way. But I keep trying, and you never know. If I find any more, I'll let you know.
Thank you. How long does that take? Is it half hour per spell level?
I think it's, half an hour per spell level.
It's an hour per spell level.
There you go. The
Yep.
guy that plays Warlocks all the time.
Thank you.
Yep.
This is the first I've dealt with the ritual spells.
Oh, do you have
I'm
Book of
sorry.
Shadows?
Yes,
I'm
I do.
sorry.
High fives you. It's
I'm wrong. I think it's 2 hours per level.
Jeez.
Ooh.
yeah, for that
Okay.
one
It's
it's
a
long.
good.
I'll
It's a
wait.
good. It's a good thing to do at night.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I just gotta do this hex over here. I always have it for you guys, don't worry. She traveled a lot of hexes, guys.
I believe that.
Sorry. She kind of had
That's
a.
great.
She was kind of trying to run away from something, so
That's a
she had to travel.
fantastic thing.
So
Mostly south map.
he stops as the surge of kind of this natural energy flutters, and you see like ink and just kind of moving across as it attunes to everywhere she has set a foot in. And you guys finally get to see the actual map.
Oh boy. Oh, you are right. I have stepped foot in a lot of places.
Mm-hmm. As long as she has touched the 25-mile square, it reveals. Or 25-mile hex.
Neat.
Whoa, look at that!
And there's even like it even pulls the names of the cities on the text.
Whoa.
I wonder how many South Acres.
You can actually see a South Acre way up there. See how small it is. You can actually do your own math from now on. Haha. Eat it, guys.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha
Mandarin.
ha 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 ha.
Sparks is in charge of the.
You have
Sparks is in
defeated my
charge of
joke.
the math. I refuse.
You're the math teacher. What do you mean?
What's 2 plus 2?
Should we head out?
7.
Yes, so he says,
Yeah.
yes, you're... I shall go ahead and get you the rangers that will be taking you to the path. He whistles. Ace, Bigsby, Draven, Ember, Grunt, Raph, Soren, Voxus. Come on.
Rudolph! I mean, wait, what was that last one?
It's not Christmas!
This group of a menagerie begins to lead you and says, very well then. Shall we?
Yes, thank you.
So the rangers, all of them, begin to lead you out as
Wait.
the trees themselves part as the kitten returns home.
The Rangers, do they all have different colors?
Yeah, you're looking at them. You guys are basically the Power Rangers now.
Am I the Green Ranger?
You're the green.
There's
brown,
2 Great Rangers.
You're the green brown.
There's 2 Great Rangers.
Purple!
You're the tree ranger.
I'm standing
I'm
next
just
to him.
doing. I get it.
So, you guys begin, as you see, to kind of lead you through these parted trees into the wood as they lead you across this kind of river. And as soon as I'm sure Illiyanna's like eyes are just focused on this map,
Oh, yes.
As soon as you guys cross the river, Illiyanna, you see this large... you see the ink start to move again.
Oh. Osri's just staring at it like,
Osri?
oh. Not Osri, Roselynn.
She grabs the
Roselynn!
nearest. She grabs the nearest person. Like it probably
As
matters.
you see the
Look at
trees
this!
almost like burst from the page as this small line that you realize is a hidden path begins to, not a full-on road, begins to shape in front of you.
Oh,
That's amazing. That's fantastic.
This is
this witchcraft is acceptable.
Not witchcraft.
You just hear from all of Epi's characters that are leading you. You hear them say, Druidcraft!
Who else would agree with me that if we're looking at this map and having it on us, it's another reason the Black has for killing us?
God, you're always so negative. Turn to the others. He's right.
Yeah. Well, they were already gonna kill us. It's not like we can get dead, re-dead, deader, more dead.
I was making a simple, slight joke.
Thomas raises his hand. You sure you really want to announce that statement?
I thought we weren't supposed to tell people.
All Epi's characters blink to you. We were retired anyways.
We've already died 6 times anyways, each.
So, we are going to do a different travel mechanic today.
Oh,
Okay.
One focused on something that might be coming. As when we play on Mixer, there are options that we can have for interactive travel mechanics with the chat. Where the chat is going to be able to propose what the problems are. You're voting. And then you guys, it's just like our travel mechanic, except you guys have to make up the problem. There'll be a bunch of different kind of options that we can change here and there, to give it for each scenario, and we'll be able to build an interactive chat kind of system. So,
That's gonna be awesome!
I agree.
For the beginning, I'm going to pose a couple scenarios. You're going to have to go through 2 a day, and failure of such will result in a encounter. Depending on how bad you fail, depends on the difficulty.
does it matter who takes on the travel mechanic, or do we have to all work
You
together?
all have to work it. You're each going to make a roll on it. The whole party.
Okay.
So, you guys set off as the druids let you down as you're looking towards the maps and you're beginning to travel, taking stock of your direction, which so far is working very well. As you guys are coming through this woods, you begin to see effigies in the trees. And how are you going to solve this? I will progress it with each roll. You'll either become, you either succeed and it becomes to a different stage, or you fail and it becomes harder potentially. So, I'm going to go on the list as we are across here. So, Illiyanna, you are first up. You see effigies in the trees.
I see effigies in the tree. She would try and see if she remembers anything about these effigies.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a history check.
Okay.
As you look through them, you've never seen these before. But you begin to kind of draw closer towards them. Roselynn, as she kind of draws closer to him, there's almost this weird kind of... She doesn't know. She's just too focused on trying to figure them out. And there's this weird kind of light that begins from the inside of these effigies' eyes. How are you going to deal with it?
Roselynn will pull Illiyanna away, be like, don't go near him. Don't touch it.
Okay. Roselynn, roll me in athletics.
But
Illiyanna, roll me in acrobatics. Yeah. Illiyanna, you just are, both hands around you, just stopping and pulling you away. As you get pulled away, something in your mind just kind of snaps, and you look and you see the eyes slowly die down.
Don't
You're
touch
gonna
him.
get this weird feeling that was potentially bad. So,
oh, well, thank you. That might have been bad.
Antlyn, as you continue on, you guys now walking, trying to make sure you're staying away from these effigies. You see kind of one in the distance, and then you see these two eyes appear through the bushes. They're actual creatures' eyes.
Okay. I'm going to try to, I guess, guide the group away from the creature. And,
Okay. How so?
Huh?
What skill are you trying to use?
I'm going to use, try to survival.
Okay.
You know, try to like, hide our...
You just try and get him and take the best path without provoking it.
Yeah.
Of course. Go ahead and make me the roll. You can actually unwhisper for these, by the way. Try and make any wise guess.
Oh,
I'm fine with this.
If you'd like, it's up to you.
yeah. I like the whisper roll. It's
So
suspenseful.
you guys kind of, Antlyn puts his hands out and tries to kind of lead you around while navigating through the woods with the effigies hanging. He finds just the right path to navigate you through, and none of them kind of begin to flare up at all. The creature not seemingly provoked. Maad, you come towards a massive effigy in the clearing that seems almost... It seems human-esque. Mind you, it's all bones, but it almost has like the head of some animal. And it's just sitting there, just, eyes down, the black sockets from the bone. And just sitting in the clearing. The grass is relatively tall.
Can I insight what the danger actually is with these things?
It will be harder than what the normal check has been, because you're trying to, insight almost something that's hard to, made of bone and magic. But potentially, I'll let you try.
Do I have another option?
Whatever you'd like to use. Your job is to try and to solve it. Using
That's what
however
I'm
you wanna
asking,
go.
if it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, could I persuade the party to follow in my footsteps exactly as we go around these things?
Sure.
Okay.
Do we have to roll against him, or...
No, this will be a flat DC. You guys are all generally working together.
Okay.
Yeah, he tries to say that he's the best, but each of you kind of has your own idea of the best path, and it's just not persuasive enough in this circumstance that you want to follow those right paths. So as each of you kind of look and come across your best ideas, and I realize I skipped you, Nancy. I was looking to the end, and he's one in from the end. Live's the last one for whatever reason. You all kind of make your way in to the field, each of you almost taking your own paths. Nasi, Thomas, you see, as you stop, you see the eyes start to flicker and quick as they just gain, and you almost are certain this thing is about to hunker off and move. What do you do?
All right. I'm trying to he'll try to investigate if it's us moving that's causing the eyes to flicker, or if it's like if we stop, things like that. So can I use investigation for that?
Yes, you can. Thomas, you instinctively, as you look at it, jump back, realizing you had just got too close to it, that almost this unearthly sense had picked you up and was about to animate the skeleton to life. The eyes flicker down, realizing this, as your other party has kind of moved. You direct them all as you guys reach the other side. Night begins to fall. As you guys set up camp, Illiyanna, at the last glimpse of light from the sky, you see the map the ink start to form again.
Oh, wow. Where are we now?
I'll move you guys in a second. I'm just gonna reveal the square first, or hex.
Whew. You see, that was bad witchcraft.
And it wasn't witchcraft.
Alan's still not gazing. He's glancing around. See those eyes again.
Yeah. You kind of found a nice little camping spot that doesn't seem to have too many effigies near it. You're pretty far off from. It seems like a good camping spot, no effigies, as you guys have passed your first day.
Ooh.
Sweet.
So, who's taking watch for a night?
I can take the watch, but I need someone.
Wins.
I need someone to at least cover 4 hours of the watch.
That's fine.
I could do that.
I'll take the first 4 hours. Someone else take the next 4 hours so I can recover, and then I can take the rest of the watch.
Should we have 2 of us on each watch?
Preferably people that can see in the dark.
I am worse than useless at night.
I can see perfectly in the dark.
Good. I just need one.
I mean, you need 2. That's half the watch. 4 hours on an 8-hour watch would mean you need another elf to do a 2-man watch. You still have to do a 3. You don't have to do a 4-man watch because you're elf. Normally it's a 4-man. So Maad takes one, and I think Illiyanna can take one. Both the dark visions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the first watch, or no.
You'll take
Yeah,
the
I'll
middle
take
4. Probably.
I'll take the first and the last watch.
No, we're doing 2 4-hour
No.
watches.
Then one of you is not getting a full rest.
Because I'm an
Oh,
elf,
okay.
I can trance. That's why.
I was thinking,
You either need to take the first or the last because you have to transfer 4 hours straight.
okay.
I will take the last.
Okay. So Illiyanna or Maad, who's taking the first watch?
I will.
Okay. So Maad, as you kind of sit there at the campsite with the scroll, the fire built, you have a ranger, so there's really no need to have to roll for setting up a campsite.
There's one thing I would like to do. Like our tracks from behind or the place that we came from. I want to set up because because I'm a hunter. I have a hunting trap. I want to set it up in a place where, like, people would, or the best place to place it in case something tries to come into the camp unknown.
Yeah, you kind of find a little bit of. Give us a check.
All right.
Yeah, you find a good little kind of spot to set it up, both for defensive and potential hunting purposes.
Yep. And I let the rest of the party know where it's at, so they don't accidentally
right.
step on it. Yeah.
So, Maad, your first hour, you're gonna try and do the scroll while you're on watch.
Yes.
Okay. So your first hour goes by, just the sounds of night and forest, with very little kind of thing happening. Your second hour, however, I need you to roll your perception at disadvantage because you are occupied. You swear you hear small rustling, but anything big. Probably some sort of animal.
I let Antlyn know.
No, he takes. You let Illiyanna know she's next up.
Oh, okay.
He's going to
He's
be transferred for 4 straight hours in order for it to be effective. So, Illiyanna, you heard that towards that area there was some noise as you're woken up. You get up and Maad heads to the tent and sleeps. Illiyanna, are you trying to do anything during your either hour? Are you trying to do something? Or are you just being on watch? That's also a valid option.
She'd just be on watch.
Okay.
If Ratatoskr was awake, she'd make sure he watches too.
Yep. And he's kind of scurrying around. You're playing with him, but keeping full on of your surroundings. Nothing happens for either hour of your watch. You go to wake Antlyn up out of the trance as he kind of snaps to, and you head back to bed. Antlyn, is there anything you're doing over your 4 hours of watch?
He would probably go check the trap to see if it's gone off in case.
Yep. You make your way over towards the trap. In hour number 1?
This will be every 2 hours, so he'll check it twice throughout his shift.
So you'll check it at the start, 2 hours in, and then at the end to dismantle it?
Yeah.
So 3 times. Okay. So you head over to the trap, and it has gone off. There's a good amount of blood there. And you find something in 2 pieces. It's a bear trap, man.
Okay.
You find a furry head with long ears on the outside of the trap. On the inside of the trap, you find the other part of the bunny.
He picks it up and resets the trap, and then goes back to the fire to begin cooking it for a morning's meal.
Yeah, you take it. You skin it. It's, you're not trying to preserve
I don't
the
want
hide or
the
anything.
fur.
You're just
Yeah.
trying to get the meat, which is easy enough. It's a squirrel. Oh, never mind. No, it's not the squirrel.
No!
As the next 2 hours go through, you have it all prepped up, ready. It's just not ready to cook yet. As you go back over and you check the trap again, nothing seems to have come in those 2 hours. You begin to cook it now over open flame for the morning. As your party begins to wake up, the smell of fresh rabbit. Are you trying to make like a stew out of it, or are you just literally just doing small hunches? It's not, it's at most it's going to be a supplement to your ration, as just eating the meat.
Well, I don't want to waste water for a stew, so he'll just be small hunches.
Okay. Yeah, everyone wakes up to small hunches. As you go back and your trap is empty again.
Okay. He'll pick up the trap
you
and
take it, you dismantle it and put it back. All right.
wipes the blood off quickly.
Yeah. So you guys, now having seen the path, move a little bit at a better pace as you go through, and you spend the next 2 days finally coming to the main road because you really have no other way to avoid it. So you look in there. There is a signpost. Pure Moor, which you guys look at the map. Just to the north would be you're going via Lake Helm on the main road. You have Wild Shell to the south. If you were going to go through the frontier, or you can stop in Goldenfall, which Roselynn would let you know is known for like ciders and massive orchards.
Yeah, I used to get drunk there all the time. Wait, what?
I vote there.
Let's go. Maybe they have grapes, Ratatoskr.
Kind of screws them out all excited.
We just have to be careful.
For what?
The Orion.
Well, I mean, if we are going there, and it seems like we're all agreed to going there, what's the plan once we get there? What are we, I guess, trying to obtain? Besides, obviously, a better night's rest.
Well, you think about it. You have gone through a good amount of water.
Yeah.
You could restock on that. You've gone through 3 days of rations each. And I mean, there is potential you could gain information at a local bar about anything, especially because they are decently close to the frontier. They are decently close to Lake Elm. It would be a decent position to potentially get some info about either of your routes.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
So you guys spend the better. Everyone's agreed? Plan?
Yes.
So you spend the better part as you start walking. You can see at the very edge as night's coming, the large sprawling orchards of apples and kids running through, and all sorts of families harvesting baskets of apples, and there is no real farms here. They seem to primarily focus on the apples. They do obviously livestock, stuff like that for daily uses, but they seem to primarily almost either get their food from their grains and stuff through travelers, obviously probably trading the apples for them. You guys begin to walk up towards this non-walled city at all. Kind of sprawling, larger houses. Where in Oxford everything was smaller. No pun intended, Thomas. There was these. There was all this information about. That they were very much a small farming community. These people seem to be better off monetarily. Things are very nice here, and you guys start to kind of approach into the town center. As there are some looks. You're not with a caravan. They're almost expecting you guys all to be with a caravan at one point. Even if you were mercenaries, when Roselynn came through here, they were bringing supplies somewhere. You are the first adventuring party they've ever seen stumbling towards their town. There's all sorts
Thomas.
Good.
Thomas nods to him. Hey, how's it going? How are you doing?
A couple halflings wave.
Hey, talk to you later.
So as you guys kind of enter into this large kind of central square, there is some cobblestone in the center, along the center roads. You do realize there is a trading post. There's a tavern, and you see a figure kind of walking towards you oddly, and a hood kind of up a little bit. Seems to have a sword of some sort on his back, not drawn. And he begins to look towards Roselynn.
Oh no.
And the emblem. And he just simply says, "Oh, hello, Roselynn." And a small grin from just inside the darkness of the cowl. And that's actually what we're going to call it for this week.
No! What is it with you cliffhangers?
Every week it's a cliffhanger. I love it.
So, it is 11:30, which is just about our stopping time. It was a little bit of a shorter this week. Again, no game next week. Black Friday not being California. We'll be picking this back.
Wait. We have to be stressed out about this for 2 weeks now.
You're damn right you
Just
do.
like the last time.
So, as you all,
Roselynn did warn.
we'll say goodbye to Twitch. It's been a
Bye,
pleasure.
Twitch.
Bye,
Bye,
Twitch.
Twitch.
Bye, Twitch. Thank y'all.
Bye.
Thank you all for
Thank
the donation.
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you
Yeah.
for the donations,
Hug.
the 2 loot wizards.
And thank you for watching.
And don't forget, you can follow us on Twitch or Mixer. You can join us on player.me. Follow us on Twitter, YouTube for past videos. Support us on Patreon or through donations. Apply to join the World of Pharrell. And at that point, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching.